Did you form an opinion one way or the other as to the proceeding sobriety?
Objection. This is going to be speculative.
He's a police officer. He's made many stops over the years. He could form an opinion as to her state of sobriety.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Appearances on White.
Oh, sorry, just see the gap looking around on the American people.
Staff 12-5-9 on the top of this white. Ms. White, can you please stand up and say your first last name for nothing?
Thank you, ladies. Have a seat. All right, we're ready?
Yes, sir. You're on one preliminary matter, if I may.
Go ahead.
Second, Judge.
Sure.
One. Your Honor, this is a lab report from the city police. And the municipal and scale 766.13B. I have shared it with my able auditor earlier.
Counsel, no objection to that being admitted?
Alcohol right now.
Lab report? All right, that'll come in as people's one. Anything else?
Thank you.
Witness?
College Sergeant Hickman, Your Honor.
Sergeant, come on up. Raise your right hand. Swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth today?
Yeah.
Come on up, watch your step on my ramp, settle in the chair. When you're ready, Mr. Kaplan.
Good afternoon, Sergeant Hickman.
Good afternoon.
Sir, how many years have you been employed as a peace officer?
11 years.
Where are you currently employed?
Huron Township Police Department.
Sir, I'd like to take you back in time to July 17 of 2023, around 1:30 in the morning. Were you working?
Yes, sir.
What were your responsibilities on July 17?
I was a patrol
And
supervisor.
I used the wrong year, July 17, 2022, 2022.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember that date?
Yes, sir.
Sir, were you working on July 17, 2022 in the morning?
Yes, sir.
What hours did you work, Sergeant?
7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Are you in a vehicle, or are you on foot, or are you with the police department?
In a vehicle.
Sir, during your work that morning, did you meet a woman named Angela Watson?
Yes, sir.
If you saw Angela White, did you recognize her?
Yes, sir.
Can you look around the courtroom, Sergeant Hickman, and tell the judge whether you see Angela White?
Yes, sir.
Where is she seated?
Next to her attorney.
Your Honor, may the record reflect the witness identified at the front.
Noted.
Hey, Brian, where did you see Angela White?
I'm sorry?
Where did you first see Angela White on July 17, 2022?
When she was in her vehicle.
How is it that you noticed her vehicle?
It drove through a solid red light.
What kind of vehicle was this white driver?
Chevy trouble agent.
How far were you from the defendant when you noticed her disregard the red light?
$20 yards. Give or take.
Oh, sir. Did you notice how many people were in her vehicle? Were you in a position then to determine how many people were in that vehicle?
No, sir.
At a later point, were you able to determine how many people were in that vehicle?
Yes.
How many individuals were in the vehicle?
One.
Who was that person?
And later.
Well, when you observed the defendant disregard a red traffic signal, what, if anything, did you do?
I activated my emergency lights and sirens.
Sergeant Hickman, were the overhead lights and sirens functioning that morning?
Yes, sir.
How do you know that?
I figured I'm gonna see them.
How far were you from the defendant's vehicle when you activated your siren and overhead lights?
When she drove through the red light, I immediately activated them. When it came out, when I initially activated them, I was a couple car lengths, give or take.
You can tell the judge what street you were positioned on or situated on when you activated your overhead lights?
I was at Inkster, Pennsylvania, parked on the southwest side,
What municipalities are located? Yeah.
here in the township.
Did the defendant heed your warning to pull over?
No, sorry.
Do you have an opinion whether she noticed your overhead lights and siren?
Yeah,
Objection speculation.
It's Rule 701, you can offer an opinion, you was there.
I'll allow it.
Think her. Want an opinion one way or the other, whether she noticed your overhead lights and siren?
yes, sir.
What is that opinion you got?
She's on.
Sir, how long did you pursue it?
From Inkster, Pennsylvania to Inkster, Oklahoma.
How many minutes elapsed during the pursuit?
I can't say,
Approximately.
5 minutes.
Did she ever pull over? Well, she's here now, so she probably did. Did she ever pull over, stop her vehicle?
Yes,
Where did that take place?
Inkster, Oklahoma.
When she stops her car, are you alone or with another officer?
I'm alone.
What do you do when you first notice the defendant? Outside the vehicle. Did you order outside the vehicle?
I ordered her to turn her vehicle off.
At some point, does she exit from the vehicle?
Yes, not by myself, but at some point she did, yes.
But you make any observations of the defendant?
Yes.
What observations did you note?
She was refusing to exit the vehicle. She was moving around the vehicle, going into her center console. When we extracted her from the
Who
vehicle,
are we?
me and my partners, Officer Nolly and Officer Dow,
So what happened when you extracted?
when we extracted her from the vehicle, we used her handcuffs.
Why did you extract her from the vehicle as opposed to her leaving on her own for you?
She refused to stop. She refused to exit the vehicle. She was moving around in the vehicle in the center console.
Now, those actions of the defendant, which you just described for Judge Oakley, did they help you or hinder you in your investigation in this case? Was that helpful to you whether the defendant is not complying?
No,
Objection.
It was. Move on.
Hinder or help you in your investigation, which you
it hindered me.
uncovered? Did you make any observations regarding the defendant's sobriety?
Yes.
Tell the judge what you know.
I could smell strong odor of intoxicants coming from her person. She had slurred speech and red watery eyes.
Did you form an opinion one way or the other as to the perceived sobriety?
Objection. This is going to be speculative.
He's a police officer. He's made many stops over the years. He could form an opinion as to her state of sobriety.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Thank you. Did you form an opinion as to the defendant's state of sobriety?
Yes, sir.
What opinion did you reach?
She was intoxicated.
And just backing up for a moment, tell the judge, do you have any background or training in detecting people who are driving under the influence?
Yes, sir.
And how about in terms of the state of their sobriety? Do you have any experience?
Yes, sir.
Can you estimate the number of individuals you have examined or observed or arrested for drunk driving? How many approximately?
Approximately 100.
What is the highest speed this defendant reached while she was fleeing?
I was traveling at 90, at the highest speed, I was traveling 96 miles an hour. I think I was not catching up to the vehicle.
On what's the highest speed you noted you detected based on your experience?
For my vehicle or?
Her vehicle.
It was over 96, so approximately 100.
You consider that safe driving?
No, sir.
Thank you, very much for the question.
Ms. Atwell, your witness.
It's like, and
I mean,
So I want to start with the speed. Let's go with that. Did you use a radar device or a LIDAR during this investigation?
no,
So you were not monitoring speed using any kind of radar?
no,
And you testified that you were at least 20 yards behind Miss White's vehicle when you began to follow her?
approximately,
So some of the time when you were trying to catch up, you started from a distance back, is that fair?
correct,
So you would have to be traveling significantly faster than this White in order to quickly catch up.
correct.
And when did you get on shift then?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Before going on shift at 7 p.m., did you calibrate the speedometer of your police vehicle?
No, ma'am,
Do you know when that was last done?
no,
You testified that you think that Miss White saw you, correct?
yes, ma'am,
And were you familiar with Miss White before this day?
no,
Do you have any knowledge if she has any visual impairment?
no,
Do you have any knowledge if she has any hearing impairment?
no,
And obviously you weren't in the car with her. You were in a different car, right?
correct,
So you don't know where she was looking or anything like that.
correct,
You don't know if her attention was on someone else.
I did not,
So you can't really say if she saw you.
correct,
You can't really say if she heard you.
correct,
After the car does pull over to the side of the road, you approach the vehicle, right? Or was that you who approached the vehicle first?
I approached the vehicle with my backup officer, yes, we approached it as,
Okay. Were you one of the people who was in the back providing cover with your firearm? Or were you up at the window?
both,
Both, okay. And during this situation, the driver's side front window to Ms. White's vehicle got broken in, correct?
yes,
Was that you or was that a different officer?
Check your relevance.
Be-
How is it relevant that the vehicle was damaged?
Well, I think the question was who damaged it. So what's the relevance?
I'm trying to see if it's the body camera that I want to play in a moment.
Well, then ask him that question.
I'm trying to see if it's, if he's the one who broke the window, it's his body camera, and if it's someone else, it's a different person. So, but he hasn't seen.
I'll allow it. Did you break the window or somebody else?
no, I did not,
Okay, so yeah. Do you know who it was?
Officer Jolly,
Yeah, okay, thank you. They're just not labeled with names, so trying to get that. And before that window was broken, obviously it was up, correct?
correct,
And you testified that you could smell the odor of intoxicants
after extracting,
after extracting her is when we could, not before.
yes,
And did you testify about, slurred speech at the time as well?
yes,
And you spoke with her after extraction, correct?
Yes.
And you never had to ask her to repeat herself,
I don't believe so.
and you could understand what she was saying.
Yes.
And again, you never met her before this day.
Definitely, yes, sir.
It was.
And so you are not familiar with how she normally speaks.
No.
And again, just trying to make sure I have it straight, which officer was doing which action. Are you the officer who searched the bag? That did not.
The bag in the vehicle.
Did you search the bag?
I don't.
I wanted to make sure that I had it correct. One moment. Yes. That was everything, yeah.
Your Honor, we don't know the redirect.
You can step down.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the people rest.
Any defense witnesses?
One minute. I do not have any defense witnesses, Your Honor, but just one. Search me for them. I don't have any. I do not have. Your Honor.
I'm ready for argument.
Thank you, Your Honor. What makes this case easy for the jurors hearing the case is the blood alcohol result of 0.2 blood. There's no question them describing under the influence and that she had high blood alcohol. It's almost ironic here because she's driving at 100 miles an hour. She's lucky she's not facing a second degree murder charge before you.
Objection, Your
My
Honor.
closing argument. For Your Honor, we've shown R&O resisting or obstructing. She refused to leave the car and she had to be excavated. I think that was a verb used. Fleeing and eluding 4th degree, she clearly fled. There are 2 misdemeanors that you know, counts 5 and 6. Those would piggyback the felonies in circuit court. Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Ashworth.
Your Honor. I'm just making sure that I have the correct information of this count as well.
I can tell you what I'm working from. Sure. I got count 1, operating while intoxicated, 3rd offense. Count 2, operating while intoxicated, 3rd offense. Count 3, fleeing and elude, 4th degree. Count 4th, assault, resist, obstruct, police officer. And then count 5 would be the reckless.
And mine has 6 counts on it, so I think I have the correct information.
Mine has 6 off. Count 6 is reckless driving and count 5 resulting in a weapon. So that charge should not apply. I moved to this count.
Yeah, that never came through to us. Count
Okay. I
the
think there's
weapon.
there's clearly some kind of paperwork error in this situation.
Well, I can tell you which one we're going to work with today.
I'm so sorry.
No, I said I can tell you which one we're working from, and that's the one I've got. So that's the 5 counter. There's nothing about a weapon.
So there is no. So we'll have to get that corrected, but there's no count of,
Well, there's no correcting because the weapons charge isn't going anywhere today. Because if I bind over, I'm going to bind over on the complaint I've got in front of me, and that has no weapons charge.
it has no weapons charger.
No,
Want to make sure.
no. Okay. And I can give you a copy of it before you get out of here if you want one. Okay.
Your Honor, defense objects to the bind over. There, has been, I think, the testimony about the fleeing and eluding was speculative in nature. There was no confirmation of the, of my client actually seeing or hearing these signals, testimony about being quite far away. The speed does not, for the reckless driving, the speed does not appear to have been measured in a way that fits with admissible speed evidence. There was no calibration of the speedometer, no radar or LIDAR was used, and I believe those are required for admissible testimony regarding speed to underlie the reckless driving. And Your Honor, I will retain other argument for legal motions at this time.
Mr. Cap.
Your Honor, I'm not being. By saying just a blind person, a deaf man might have known that was being pulled over. Heck, you can take judicial notice, Your Honor, how bright those lights are and how loud that siren is. It's really difficult to avoid it. And this officer said to you, and he's had experience, that in my opinion, she knew. That should be enough to get about. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not the trier of fact. I'm the bind over guy. And that's enough for probable cause to send it down. I'm going to bind over on all 5 counts on the court's copy of the information. And counsel, we will get you a copy of these 2 pages if you want them. Ms. White, I wish you luck downtown. Your next court date is going to be 2 weeks from today, 9 a.m. You're welcome.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please do let us know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you'd like to support what we do here, the best way to do it is to pick up some of our merch. You can find it at courtroomfiles.com.